I'm so blessed because I just having the opportunity to play for Coach Orrin and play with the Lady Raiders at Notre Dame is just in front of our Quincy community, and it's just being able to represent Notre Dame is just amazing. And I've just been so blessed, even with God, from the talents He's given me and everyone around me, to be so supportive.
To even the most casual of fans, her innate talent was impossible to miss. Typically speaking in basketball, the tallest player on the floor is rarely also ever the quickest, most athletic player on the floor as well. So say what you will about Jordan Frericks hitting the genetic lottery, praise her prototype frame, her unique skill set, but know this: to her coach, Jordan's most defining attributes as a basketball player go well beyond the obvious.
I think people see her as a little bit quiet, but she has a fire and intensity inside of her that you don't normally see. And this year, especially, her leadership with the younger kids, the way she passed on the tradition is something that was, wasn't seen by the everyday person because they just came to games.
We have a lot of fun, even on and off the court. I mean, team bondings, we're doing things like watching The Bachelor together, and just fun things like that. It's just a lot of fun to be around them.
What she does day to day in practices probably stood out to me the most. And her work ethic. I mean, people don't realize that off the court she would go to John Wood in early mornings and work her tail off. It's what you put on, the work you put in time and time again when nobody's around, and she did that, and that paid off in the long run for her.
Given that unique combination of physical and intangible attributes, it didn't take Eric Orrin very long into the Jordan Frericks era to hatch a game-changing plan to plant her directly atop the defensive press.
Day one of her first freshman practice, she obviously had the athleticism. The thing that you can't coach is just her anticipation.
I pride my game on defense a lot of the time, and just being in the front of the press is like my opportunity to be aggressive and get those loose balls that I am able to get. And I just watch the girls' eyes and anticipate as much as I can, and it's just that much fun. And then being able to see the ball and give it to one of my teammates is even better.
And we pride ourselves on our defense. That's been a huge part of our success over the years, our defensive intensity, and that's what our kids buy into, and Jordan's the leader of that.
A ploy that ultimately netted Quincy Notre Dame 124 wins in 129 games over 4 years. As a senior, Jordan averaged more than 5 steals and nearly 3 blocked shots per game. Just one more dimension for a player whose reach across a stat sheet was as complete as any in recent memory. Ms. Frericks capped her 3rd straight All-State campaign by contributing 16 points on better than 60% shooting from the field, no less, 8 rebounds and 3.5 steals nightly as well. Numbers that fueled not only a state championship three-peat, but a 3rd-place finish in the Miss Illinois basketball voting this season as well. But truthfully, Jordan's more enduring legacy may have been helping push the visibility of girls basketball in one of the most storied sports towns in the state, no less, to never-before-seen heights.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome just being able to show Quincy, like, the talent that we have on our team, and, like, they come to the games and be so supportive and, like, want to see how special our team is. It's just an amazing feeling knowing that there's people out there that want to see us, that are at this game to see us.
In short, a seemingly perfect high school basketball career made all the better by a perfect ending.
Having the opportunity to end our last game at Redbird, and not many people are able to do that, and just coming off the floor and seeing my teammates on the bench, and Coach Warren just giving him a hug after the game, and Coach Meyer, and it all just like was there, and I was just realizing that I'm really going to miss it all. And it was just so much fun, and the people that were around it was just so enjoyable, and everybody made it like a perfect ending.
But there's more, maybe even Jordan's best basketball ahead in the next chapter at the University of Missouri.
Well, I think she's going to give the University of Missouri a lot of options, and I think that's what they're looking for. First, they're getting a great player, a great student. I think they'll find the right fit for her, and the adjustment Jordan will make easy for her because she can play up tempo or she can just bog down someone defensively. So she's going to be the type of player, a 5-tool player that can either defensively lock somebody up or be the scorer they need.
I'm really excited. I mean, they're building a program there, and the coaches there are awesome, and it's just another new challenge for me individually, and I just am extremely excited just to be able to take on this challenge, and I'm looking forward to it. And I mean, there's a little part of me that's nerve-wracking, but that's the whole part of it. I mean, even this beginning of this season, I didn't know what we were capable of, and I'm not sure next year either. But it's just fun to have that ride of not knowing what's going to happen next.